We should have known when we departed OSU and when we had pre-flighted the airplane, there was no clouds, and then we departed OSU and there's that scud layer.
Right.
We should have known that we were setting ourselves up for this kind of situation. And in a solo VFR cross-country situation, right then and there is probably a good time to say, State Tower, Scarlet 84 would like to return for a full stop on 27 left. Because now you would not be able to get back into OSU, which would be a bummer.
Departure good day, it's just 7894, checking in the climb through 2.4 for 5, heading 360.
Jazz 7894, Columbus departure, radar contact, maintain 5,000, expect on course and higher shortly.
Okay, maintain 5,000, on course shortly for Jazz 7894.
Really cool because it gives me my position on the approach plate. I know I'm approaching the course, the bold line from the south, and the approach controller is going to give me an intercept vector when I get fairly close to that. So 4-flight's awesome because it gives you great situational awareness. You can still do approaches off of the paper, but it's just not as easy.
Copy that.
Jazz 7894, turn right heading 050, climb and maintain 10,000.
Right, heading 050, clear to maintain 10,000,
This
Jazz
is the
7894.
direct path
Into OSU.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to be on this course. That'll be a nice long extended center line basically. The function of the localizer is to tell me if I'm on the nice long extended center line final. And
Jazz 7894, do you remember
when
any
I'm
top?
centered there, that's when I'll be
Yeah, it was about
really
2,600 for Jazz 7894.
Long, slow descent to the runway.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's amazing. Just this, down at Highland Hills, no clouds. Get up here, little puffy drifters, and then wham! Doomsday! Off to the east.
Citation 87 Golf, descend and maintain 4,000. Correction, November 87 Golf, descend and maintain 4,000.
1287 Golf's going down to 4,000. And departure, envoy 3671, 2 for 5.
Envoy 3671, Columbus departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 10,000.
10,000, envoy 3671.
Alright, where's my intercept vector approach? Might come 10 degrees right.
Jazz 7894, proceed on course to Gibbs, contact Indy Center 124.45.
124.45, direct gives for Jazz 7894 solo.
Scarlet 84, turn right heading 060, intercept the runway 9 right localizer.
060, intercept the 9 right localizer, Scarlet 84. Okay, I got the controls from this point forward, however,
You have the control.
follow along. So
Copy
I'm turning to 060. I'm waiting for this needle to come alive. I'll begin slowing down to 90 knots. Yeah, totally can't see the airport, and I'm over Plain City. That's Plain City right off there.
Wow.
Okay. Waiting for this needle to come alive.
Columbus departure to Bravo Charlie is on the mist.
Cessna 12 Bravo Charlie, Columbus approach. OSU has to change to 9s. Now would you like the ILS runway 9 right approach down there?
Yeah, fine to Bravo Charlie.
Number 2 Bravo Charlie, ident.
Will be glide slope
Jack 2 Bravo
intercepts,
Charlie.
and before glide slope intercept, I'll complete my gumps. I may as well do that
Envoy
now.
3671,
Gas,
contact Indy Center
undercarriage,
120.47.
Props.
2047, envoy 3671, have a nice day.
Number 2 Bravo Charlie, radar contact 2 miles west of Delaware Airport. Scarlet 84, 6 miles from Fuller, maintain 3,000 until established on localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 right, approach into Ohio State.
We're cleared. ILS 9 right into Ohio State. Maintain 3,000 till the localizer, Scarlet 84.
When he says till the localizer, what does that mean?
I have to maintain 3,000 until I intercept the localizer course, and then if I desire, I can descend to the minimum altitude, which is 2,700. At 2,700,
Bravo Charlie,
I
fly
will
heading
wait for the glide slope
200
to
vector
center,
to final approach
and then I'll
course
begin a
ILS runway
descent.
9 right at Ohio State. Maintain 3,000.
Fly 200 for the vectors into ILS 9 right.
Okay, close enough to the localizer, I'll begin a descent to 3,000, and I'm...
So when that centers up, that means you're on the center line?
That's correct.
Number 12 Bravo Charlie, information whiskey's
I'm close
current
enough
at
to it.
state
The
now.
localizer is really sensitive.
Yeah,
I'd like my
okay,
track to
Bravo
be
Charlie.
exactly 092
Columbus,
degrees,
good morning.
which is the inbound course.
Stationair 9820 Fox with you, 4,500.
Right
Number 1287
Now
Golf,
drop down at
proceed on
27
course to Springfield.
Direct Springfield, 87 Golf.
At this point, you can start descending to
Number
27.
982 Sierra Foxtrot, Columbus approach, Columbus altimeter 3026.
26.
Definitely have a little bit of a northerly wind. As I'm crabbing to the left to get my 092 track. I'm just gradually sneaking her down to 27. Looks like I'm just a little bit right of course, so I'll come right 1 or 2 degrees, not much. Can hold out here at 2750, that's fine. I'm waiting for that glide slope. I'm also going towards Fuller, the NDB, so right now my NDB is straight up and down.
Scarlet 84, contact State Tower 118.8.
18-8, Scarlet 84, thanks for the help. State Tower, Scarlet 84 is with you on the ILS 9 right.
Scarlet 84 State Tower, report 2 mile final, runway 9 right.
Welcome at a 2 mile final 9 right, Scarlet 84. I'll determine that based off my GPS distance to OSU. My glide slope is no longer on the peg, so shortly I'll begin descending.
Wait, say that again?
My glide slope is no longer pegged at the top, so
okay.
I'm watching that to track towards the center. I still don't see the airport. It's because the clouds are triangularly between me and the airport. I'll probably see the airport sometime after beginning my descent, before reaching my 1105, at least that's the hope.
So when this gets to the center, then you start descending?
That's correct.
Scarlet 84, tell you what, disregard the report, runway 9 right, clear to land.
Clear to land on right, thanks, Scarlet 84.
Disregard what report?
He told me to report a 2 mile final, and now I do not have to do that.
84 had a citation land about 10 minutes ago. Reported bases were about 100 foot above minimums, and you can show the winds 360 at 6.
Scarlet 84, thanks for the PIREP. Okay, so we're going to shoot this one right down to 1105, right down to the mins.
Does it matter that we're a little off here?
Yeah, that's what I'm working slowly to correct. I don't want to make big adjustments. I want to make about 5-degree corrections. My GUMS is complete, I may proceed. Now I'm using my power inputs to modulate my descent rate. I'm using my pitch inputs to modulate my airspeed. I want to back it off to about 90 knots. This doesn't make any difference, but it's a nice reminder. A little fast, so I'll reduce just a little bit of power or just apply a little bit of nose up pitch. I'm right, just a degree or 2 to be slowly sneaking up on that localizer.
You want the localizer to stay in the middle the whole way down?
I do.
Okay.
It becomes more and more sensitive as I get closer, so despite the fact that I'm slowly traveling towards it, it stays about the same amount of deflection right now.
Roger.
State Tower 34, Delta Zulu, be ready upon reaching 9 right.
So 1105.
Delta State Tower, hold short, runway 9 right, landing traffic.
Hold short, 9 right, 34 Delta.
Not going to go below 1105. Not gonna go below 1105. Not gonna go below 1105. Looking for that runway. Not gonna go below 1105.
Hey, holy
There's the runway.
a little off.
And State Tower Scarlet 84 reports the base is at 1300 MSL, 1300.
Scarlet 84, thank you.
Pretty sweet, huh?
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I'm glad I didn't have to do that.
I would say that's the lowest approach I've ever shot. Sight different from when we left it.
Scarlet 84, turn right on Charlie, Alpha to the ramp, monitor to ground, 0.7.
Right, Charlie, Alpha to the ramp, monitor ground, 0.7. Thanks for the help, Scarlet 84.
Yeah, I thought it was definitely going to burn off.
It did the opposite.
Yeah.
Guess it's just a note to be more careful next time. For me as well as for you.
Right.
After clearing